Again, I do apologize for the delay. Is it? No, this is my mic right here. Yeah. All right, welcome everyone to the Carnival meeting. We're going to give you updated information as to what the program for the Carnival coming up in July 13 is the go date. Can anybody see the screen?
Yeah, I could see it.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, just getting started. My name is Billy Prophet. I am part of the Carnival Planning Committee. We're in a room full of about 10 to 12 people in here. I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. So if you see the screen, that's our logo. It's who we are, Komite Ayiti. We're here in Baltimore. We've been established, I think we started maybe 7 to 8 years ago. We've been going hard at promoting our brand, the Haitian brand here in Baltimore, and forming coalitions with Haitians in the area. Next slide, please. So if we ever go to any of our events or you see our any of our ads on social media, just giving you a brief history of what we do, connecting Haitian people, the Haitian community to educational, social, and social, and cultural resources in Greater Baltimore. Good. I meet the team. We having difficulties. I was gonna have a camera in here so you can see everyone's face, but President Gary Beneme is in the room.
Hello, everyone.
Vice President Nadia Soulin. She's here. Digital coordinator. That's me right now. So, the social committee, myself and Mr. Black Poet. Secretary, I am the secretary. Data analytics is Mr. LaPlanche, James LaPlanche. Treasurer, Sophia, and currently Sophia is our treasurer. Member outreach is Estelle. Legal, we're working on getting another legal representative, but it's a team of 8 to 10 of us here that are spearheading Komite Ayiti and the movements and the activities that we do on a daily, monthly basis. Here's a list of events, just to give everyone a quick background as to what, community events that we throw. Super Jumu Independence Day was phenomenal this year. We had turnout about 40 to 50 people coming in. It was wonderful. First Fridays, Compa Night at St. Mary's Lounge here in Baltimore. Phenomenal event. We have, again, Black Poet, who's on our board, but also our resident DJ. He's on top of things. Creole classes with Professor Tet Poivre. Again, people coming out of their way to assist the program and understand the brand that we bring to the community. Where are we? Third Thursdays, Pali Creole happy hours. It's a traveling happy hour. We support different venues here in the city. The county, but we all meet together and basically get together on face-to-face basis. If you knew Pali Creole, right? It's a great thing. This year we've had an opportunity to partner with Baltimore Kite Festival. It was the first one in this, for Baltimore, and it was a great event. Again, we're teaching folks how to make kites. It was really cool. Very active in the community. Mayor's Cleanup Day, which was yesterday. Saturday, yeah, yesterday. We linked up with local business community in Highland Town area of Baltimore, and we went out and we assisted them in their cleanup day. Haitian Flag Day is coming up. We have an event at Creative Alliance on the 19th of May. Starting at 5 p.m., 5 to 8. It's going to, again, last year, coming off of last year, we're looking to do another bang out job on celebrating Flag Day. Additionally, where am I? Carnival. The reason for this meeting is the carnival coming up. After that, we have an annual community cookout in August. Future events are a gala. We're looking to try to establish a gala, and in 2020, trip to Haiti. There's so many things going on and so many pieces. We got to pay homage to the people that support us. Next slide, please. And here's just a quick list. Komite Ayiti Baltimore board members, the state of Maryland, city of Baltimore, St. Mary's Restaurant and Lounge, the International Rescue Committee, Kaki Guan, which is the Caribbean American Chamber of Commerce, Greater Washington Area Network. Thank you. First Choice Counseling Center. A lot of board members are business owners. So shout out to people wearing multiple hats. And one of our board members is a mental health, physical health, just phenomenal business. First Choice Counseling. As I said, DJ Black Poet. He's to the right of me. He's phenomenal on the board, and he's very active in the scene and one of the spearheaders for Carnival. My blockhead, which is myself, a business I own. So Beachy, local Haitian restaurant here in Baltimore. Shay Yam, who's been instrumental in catering for many of our events. Creative Alliance, again, we're having an event at their facility. UB Blake Center, which is we had it last year. What's that? Foundation. Oh, Fifth Foundation. I'm sorry, Mr. Mo. What's happening, brother? Just all these different parts to really keep us moving and keep us relevant. WEAA, Morgan State Radio. Wow, I mean, the list goes on and on. Just to let you know, we didn't pop up overnight, and we're getting support from all different angles. So we thank you for being on this call, Patterson Park Association. And so moving forward, Kanaval, Vin Fete, you want to explain? So Auburn's going to speak on a little bit.
So the idea behind Kanaval Vin Fete is to come and to party. It's to make sure that we're showing the Haitian representation for the Baltimore Carnival Parade. We participate with a lot of bands every year. There's a lot of Haitian flags, including myself for the last few years. I've been on the stage. But this year was the year that we decided that we're coming, we're bringing our own. We're coming to have a good time. We're coming to show them how Haitians party on the road. Oh. So there's a lot more information to come on that. We're hoping that you tell at least 10 friends and bring them along with you. It's a new band. Some people are a little afraid. They don't know what we're going to be about. They may not know all of us because they're not in the Baltimore area. But this is not just a Baltimore thing. We've reached out. We've partnered with people from Philly, from Delaware, from New York, Massachusetts, DC, Virginia, Southern Maryland. So it's going to be a great, great time this year.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, sir. Next slide. We have the date, Baltimore DC One Carnival, July 13, and which is 11 weeks from today. So we have a very small window to move put a lot of moving parts together, but we are aligned. We got a lot of stuff in line, and we're looking to get you on board. So next, please. So here's a shot of our deployment, marketing deployment. Like you said, DC, Maryland, Baltimore, Southern Maryland, Northern Maryland, Eastern Shore, Philadelphia, Delaware, Northern Virginia, all of Virginia, Boston, New York. You know, it's a big footprint that we're inviting to come out to represent. So we blasted some posts this weekend for this event, and it touched about 8,000 people, and we're going to continue to reach out to folks and get folks on board. Next, please. So here's the carnival route. Starts at 900 East 33rd Street, the YMCA on 33rd Street, East Baltimore. You follow the blue line, it goes straight down 33rd, cuts up Alameda and into the park. It's about, probably a good, it's about a mile and a half, I think it says. So parking. I'm gonna talk to Arts because go ahead, you can talk. I want to circle some areas.
So for parking, we always suggest parking on Hartford Road.
Oh, sorry.
So we always suggest parking on Hartford Road only because it's the easiest place to get back to once you're done with the route and you go into the park and come back. Hartford Road is a great place to park. It's safe. Thankfully, there's never been an incident at the Baltimore DC Carnival parade route, so there's no expectation that that's going to change this year. There's a ton of police enforcement out. So again, Hartford Road, walk up Alameda back to the YMCA, and we get started at 12 p.m. exactly.
Setup time. What do you have to say about that?
So those that are wanting to get involved in setting up the truck itself directly, we do start Friday evening at 6 p.m. And we go all night into the next day to be out of the parking area by 11 a.m. and on to the YMCA by 12, the latest. And
meeting up is at or around that 900 East 33rd Street location.
Correct.
Again, we'll be deploying out more information as far as teams to set up, meet up teams. Just basically get tighter logistics out to you. So that there it is, the carnival route of Alameda into the park. Next. Like I said, we are going to load up the truck and get it dressed up in order to hit the road. Starting as soon as Friday night, we're getting equipment delivered to the yard, and we're setting up. Again, we're going to get a team together to establish, to execute a successful build-up, and we'll have some professionals there, tools, kits, lights. It's going to be the whole bang, and we'll be ready to roll first thing in the morning. There's a short list of sponsors, and we actually expect this to grow some. So just know that Komite Ayiti, So Beachy, DJ Black Poet, My Blockhead, St. Mary's Restaurant and Lounge, the Cypher Radio. There's several more that again, this is the preliminary list, but there's a list more coming in. We also are going to be launching out this week additional routes to support and be a sponsor for this event. Good. Next, please. Meet the DJs. Brother right here, Black Poet. Got DJ HK. DJ Flex, and just add as DJ Vibes, and I got the next slide. I got one of the latest flyers. You'll be seeing coming out soon. Provide some information on who, what, when, where, and contact info. All Haitian DJs, New York to Baltimore, Pennsylvania, and DC. That's the bulk of the folks that is coming out, but we do have a coalition coming from Boston, which is a pretty big thing. Next, please. You want to talk?
So the basic package is the T-shirt package. So there are some men's sizes as well as women's sizes. The package is a $50 package. That includes participation with the band. It includes the T-shirt, admission to the park, as well as drinks and food.
Wow. That is pretty good.
Yeah. So it's a lot for the money, but we're making sure that we take care of everyone that takes care of us. Now, there will be some upgrades to these packages as well. So one of the partners we haven't spoken about so far is Haitian Swag. Haitian Swag is putting together a package. It is going to be a little more expensive than this one, but it will include some additional items that he's creating just for this event. So look for more of that information to come, as well as a mask outfit, which is being put together as well. So that's also going to have a different price point. But the base start is going to be the T-shirts at $50.
The second mass package, package 2, we're thinking an Ankara wrap skirt with a T-shirt for the ladies and a head wrap. We have a head wrap specialist here in the room, and but you know, we're playing around with one, participation, the numbers. We are a strength in numbers, and we want to be able to get a good product out out in the yard. So this is a mass package number 2. Like I said, number 3. Again, keeping it local. We have a local vendor, Carabella Nations. Got the Carabella dress, the traditional. You got traditional dress, local here in Maryland, Silver Spring area, and she's equipped and ready to provide us with the necessary numbers that we need. So we are going to basically after this meeting, going to reach out to folks and get a number. We got a deadline to submit our orders, and that's end of May. I want to say May 31st or June 2nd. One of the two. I got to double check my email, but just moving forward, we have the mass package 1, mass package 2, and mass package 3, and once we solidify numbers, we'll go ahead and deploy for the actual packages.
Let me see that again.
We're back.
We'll send it to you.
Go ahead, bro.
So, so this Friday at St. Mary's Lounge, we're going to have the kickoff for the Kanaval with the compa happy hour into the regular night. T-shirts will be there available. These are the basic T-shirts. We will not have the other outfits available yet, but the T-shirts are available for purchase that night. This is a free event up until 10 p.m. with drink specials until 9 p.m. The doors open at 7. So if you can come by, come have a drink, come say hello. If you don't drink, take a 2-step. We'll definitely enjoy your company.
Always.
I don't drink, so I'm always there to take my 3 steps.
Yes. Yes.
The t-shirt package, do we have a color? Do you guys have a color section?
So,
All more?
as a,
Repeat that question.
So the question is it a one-color T-shirt, or will there be a variety of T-shirts available for purchase? So the base T-shirt will be the white T-shirt. That's the one we have the most of. There are some other colors available, but they have to be ordered early if there's something.
I think additionally, the additional colors are actually the troops on the ground, actually getting some organization going on, because you have to be able to get information out to folks. And I think yellow is kind of like, hey, you stand out and you need assistance, go to the yellow shirt. So we have a team that we're working on, and basically men on the ground, men and women on the ground, just keeping stuff in order. So that's the levels of the different colors. So
Vanex asks a great question is, will we have the flag on the back? At the $50 package price point, we would not have anything on the back of it. It doesn't allow for that. We would have to charge more due to the printing of 2 sides and multiple colors for the rear.
So question I have, how would someone, if I'm a non-Haitian, and how will I know if this is a Haitian shirt or a non-Haitian shirt? Because, you know, the word fete is used around the Caribbean for different Caribbean. So how will I distinguish I'm part of the Haitian movement in Baltimore? That's
the word, the Kanaval. That is
a
Haitian.
Kanaval could be spelled, just pronunciation, but how will that shirt tell you this is
well, and that's got the Haitian colors into it. But again, with the flag, it's just not something that was possible unless we increase the price point, and we wanted to make it affordable for everyone to be able to participate without breaking anyone's budget.
Okay.
You gotta bring your own bandana, represent.
Your own flags.
I mean, yeah, and they'll be out for sale. But yeah, the idea is to, as this is year one, we want to keep it very mindful and efficient. But going forward, yeah, we definitely want to include additional models and styles.
So that's a great idea, though. Appreciate it.
So back to Friday night. So yeah, so again, launching this Friday night is at St. Mary's. Like Alden said, we definitely come down, get excited, get involved, because we are at full throttle. Starting today. I guess the last slide would be, hi, I'm Billy. Get in contact with me. getwithbill@gmail. It's very simple. And the Komite Ayiti email address is right there. Kanaval Fete, both on Facebook and Instagram. They can be reached out there also. All the information will float through these channels. Yeah, so we'll get out, we'll dissipate information if necessary, when necessary, and answer all questions.
You want to show some of the
Oh,
t-shirts?
yeah. Sure.
So right now in the back corner are some of the colors. Where's my right one? I have it.
I'll put it on.
Yeah, you can turn the light on.
So we have some of the models. This is think about going with a lighter pink.
While you're doing the modeling, maybe you go around the room and just quickly introduce yourself. Let me just start off. I'm Gary Genere. I've been in Baltimore for about 9 years. I am the president of Komite Ayiti, and I can't be thankful enough for you all to be here. And then we tried for a couple of years to be part of the Caribbean Carnival, and we're very excited to be part of it this year. As Billy and Audrey were saying, the communication is starting from up north as Boston. And I don't know if you all didn't mention it. There is a Gaga band coming in Baltimore. They've come in Boston. I reached out to them. There'll be a Gaga band. And you all know that in the Haitian Carnival, without a Gaga band, the carnival is not complete. You know what I mean? So as the regular band goes, the Gaga band will be followed. So I will be with the Gaga band. So that's my type of music. So we'll be there. So with that being said, thank you for coming, and thank you for those who are online. And we're going to go around and do a quick introduction. And to my left, we'll start off with the distinguished gentleman.
I'll put it in my face. Oh, I was not ready for this, but
I'll keep it moving. Come on, just say your name.
I'm Franz
Where you from?
from New York.
NYC.
Hi, I'm Rosie from Miami.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Florida here.
Yeah.
Hello, Ashley from Maryland.
What's up, Ash?
Hi, Rochelle, originally from New York.
Bro, you Rochelle.
Mangia, originally from New York.
TJ, I also originally just from outside of DC, so Maryland.
Excellent. And Black Poet himself. Look at the shirt, look at the shirt. Very clean. Yes, sir.
Can I share? Okay. So this is the Rah band that will be here. Rah was it? They're from Boston. They're already advertising on their website that they will be here as well.
Yeah, I reached out to DJ Jeffrey's guy. Sitting there. He told me that I've been coming down in Baltimore. So they'll be here on the 4th of July, and then we're gonna put them on their bed and breakfast, and then because there's no hotel room that can take all these guys, you know, and then they'll be here. I don't know if you all were here a couple of years ago when Haiti played against Jamaica in the soccer game. Okay. Some of those guys was in that, you know, and then we reached out to them with that. So I gotta tell you, I know the You're going to do a wonderful job with the band, Odwin. I have no doubt you will. But the Gaga band is going to put the signature on the carnival.
Well, and that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, yeah.
The one nice thing I can tell you is the Baltimore Carnival Association is really, really excited we're coming. They've talked very, very highly of us, so we really need to bring it in and show a great time on the road.
Will there be coordinated dancers, or are we entering the dance at the end?
So we will actually be judged on two parts.
Mhm.
Because we have live music and we have DJs, we're actually considered two sections.
Okay.
So with that being said, if we can organize something, that would be great to do.
Mhm.
I know I'm speaking with the DJs now to come up with what song are we going to use when we reach the judging stage.
And so you're saying you will just be judged on that, or you're trying to figure out how to coordinate the dancers and all that?
So we're trying to coordinate with the dancers and all that as well. Now I am not a dancer. I two-step, but if there is a dancer that is a coordinator, we would love to have you help us.
So with that question, so folks still need to like sign up for the Mosplay, or was that already like open for?
So the Mosplay has not been opened.
Okay.
It will be open today. So that's going to get blasted on the internet, as well as through email, social media, texting, text your friends. I don't care if they're Jamaican, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Chinese, they all come out and play.
Okay.
And they play with other bands. So that's why, it'll be a heavy Haitian influence, but it is considered all inclusive because we're not saying you have to be Haitian to be part of the band.
Okay.
One of the great things about being Haitian is that we are always multicultural. You find a lot of Haitians married with other cultures, like myself.
Like myself. Yeah, not married.
I have some Nigerians in my family. But on a greater good news, the Dominican community in Baltimore, I met with them. They would love to be part of the Haitian Carnival, and then that would eliminate some of the stigma that that Haitians and Dominicans don't get along, which is not true. I think it's the governments that don't get along, but the people tend to get along very well. So I met with them, and his name is Juan Nunez out of Hardytown, and we had the neighborhood cleanup in Hardytown Saturday, and then majority of the board and friends of the board showed up and cleaned Hardytown, and then they kind of work with the Dominican business sector. They can make a donation to the carnival, and then also the number one thing is that is to all of us to coordinate, walk down, on Alameda and 33rd to Clifton Park to show solidarity, and then to show that, hey, we're all one nation under God. With Union Fella. Force, man. What's up? Yeah. But I want to thank Odwin and Billy for putting this together. And I'm sure, is it a quarter meeting, or is it going to be a monthly meeting? How often you want to keep people abreast of what's going on?
So at this point, it's sort of, as information flows in, we're going to continue to pass it along. We'll probably have one more meeting before Carnival since we have such a short window. But if there's a question, there's anything that comes up, whether you think it's silly, great idea, whatever it's the case, please pass it along. We use all the help that we can get.
And speaking of help, and then I know that this is a historical moment. So doing this does require funding, and that's the truth. We are 501c3. We are taking donations to make this possible. We tried last year, and it was not possible. But this year, with the help of those in the room, those are on live on Zoom. If there's anywhere you can reach out to your friends and family members, let's make this a historical moment for Baltimore and have a Haitian band in Baltimore. So any donation you can donate, from $5 to $1,000. I mean, I should say more, but to $1,000. Please don't feel that your $20 would not help. It will help. Don't feel your $50 would not help. It will help, and definitely $1,000 would definitely help a lot. So don't hesitate to offer your assistance. Go on our website, do a 501c3, and it's tax write-off. please help us out. We do need the help to make this possible.
So we can do the funding through the website.
You can reach out to us. I can do a PayPal, Venmo, whatever you're comfortable with.
So we have an active PayPal.
Yeah, we have an active PayPal. It has a 501(c), all of that. So whatever is best for you, we will find a way to make it happen.
And the funding does include. Can kids walk? Is a question from Vanessa.
So yeah, kids are always welcome. It is a family event. So there's the one thing I ask everyone is always to play clean.
Bring a stroller. Make sure you bring a stroller.
Bring a stroller. It is still a mile and a half
Yeah.
walk. So I like to call it a dance, but they say it's a walk.
Piggyback to you saying you would get your 501(c) nonprofit receipts as if you ever donate. If you ever want to donate to the Goodwill, you donate, they give you that little receipt saying that similar to that. You'll get your receipt just like that.
I just want to know a way to actually make the donations.
Okay.
You can
Nice.
go PayPal.
Yeah.
Is the Facebook one active as well?
The one I say it should be. If you click on the Facebook, that
Correct.
should link you to a PayPal one as well.
And just know that donations they go towards Kanaval. They go towards Haitian Flag Day. They go towards the community cookout. They go to the Soup Jumeau Fest. I mean, it's again we have a list of events that are that we provide the community. And so Cassandra has a question.
So what can we expect a price list for the women's outfits? Great question. We're hoping this week we'll have the answer to the women's outfits. We're trying to see how to properly accessorize them. As men, I don't want to be the one that makes that decision. So I'm going to lean on some of our
We have
experts in the building.
a lot of women in the room. We can.
So, but there will be 2 different price points for each of the outfits. So hopefully by this week, we'll have that answer for price points.
You mentioned there's food in the packages. Will that be Haitian food or?
So that is the thing. We're partnering with the Haitian restaurants. We're actually trying and talking with the other Haitian restaurants in Silver Spring and to see if they'll participate as well. So it will be Haitian food. I can't promise you a huge meal, but at least something to eat.
To get you right from working all morning.
Yeah, and having adult beverages if you choose.
Will adult beverages be on the front?
We refer to them as drinks.
The
So whether you
colored
drink
water.
or you don't drink, there'll be something to participate
Right.
in.
And my daughter wanted to know on the front, not the band, but the front band, is it gonna be come by the whole time? She was like, Mommy, I don't wanna go down and make the whole time.
So, so compa is not even just compa anymore, but no, it's correct. It's a mix of music. It'll be heavily.
Carnival music.
It's Kanaval music. So,
Yeah.
definitely expect some.
And then the
So-
rugged one.
No, that's a little too slow. But you may get some of
For
that.
that one.
We may get a little bit of that in the beginning. But no, there'll also be some soca, there'll be some reggae, some Afrobeat. We definitely plan on having a huge party
Okay.
on the road, and knowing that a lot of us are Haitian Americans or Haitian Jamaican or Haitian Trinidadian, we want to make sure that we incorporate and show love, especially to the other French islands like Dominica and St. Lucia and things of that sort. So we're gonna have a good mix of music.
There was a question, will the meeting be shared? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and repost and reblast this to answer questions. I know we had some technical difficulties, so yes, I do plan on reposting and getting this out to folks via email, and I'll post links on our Facebook page.
Great. Good. Is there anyone in the room that have a certain set of skills that want to share, that might be ideas that you have?
She wants to volunteer dance. She likes to dance.
Sounds like it.
Okay, you're a dancer.
I'm
Nice.
a
Nice.
fusion belly dancer. But,
Nice.
and I normally dance with the little bands that are front truck. So that's why it's like, oh no, we're finally represented, I have to switch. But so I was like, what's the order? Like, are we dancing? Is there choreography?
What
So
made
the order for the trucks has not been decided yet. That's one of the last carnival meetings with the association. So there's usually 3. We've only just had the first one. So the third one is usually when they'll give you the order of trucks. We Little Band likes to go first because then they get it over with. But I know probably just about every band leader that's out there, or most of them. So we definitely appreciate, because that is a good band, and we love you having you here. So you can help us, because they have the best coordination in Baltimore.
Let me ask you a question, if that's possible, maybe you can reach out to the Carnival Committee. You can have the regular band. Is it possible that the Gaga close last?
No, so the last band is always the steel pan band. It's mud truck, then the steel pan band. And the reason being is you're just not going to defeat those. I mean, the steel truck band, by the time they pass, everybody's laid on the grass, passed out, or in the park. And the mud truck comes down with water. So when they come down with water, the street is really not good for anyone else to do it. But depends on what position we're in. We're stuck with that position. We enjoy that position, and we move forward. And I have seen people that have left the bands that go early come back, and they go back into the park. So
let's say if someone is interested in doing a dance or something, or helping with choreography, how would they best coordinate with someone to get the list of dances maybe, or the order to organize a dance with a group of people?
So the question is how could you coordinate dancing for the duration, for the 1 mile or whatever, the music, whatever?
It's not so much for the 1 mile, it's really what happens at the end, once you're at the judging table. If the DJ is doing something, then there should be, I'm accustomed to there being a group of people that are doing some kind of coordinated choreography. And not in any way to imply that Little Band does it best, but whatever, but like they start dancing now. We're already learning what has to happen at the end.
Correct.
That's not to say I'm not switching clothes. But we're starting now to know the choreography for July. And so without knowing a dedicated number of women, whether it's going to be a video, tutorial, or whatever, coming up with choreography, as long as the DJ's bad, like I can come up with something. But having a dedicated group of women who are like, no, we're about to learn this, we're going to get it together. You have to start really early, especially since there are varying dancing levels, just to make sure everybody looks somewhat like they know what they're doing.
Understood. All right, so we.
And I would like to say, I don't want it to just be women. I think the men should be able to dance. There's some very talented dancers. So.
Have you set up something like that?
No, but that's something that we can definitely do. And because we're such varied in area, maybe the video tutorial would be the best thing, where it can be broken down, it can be slowed up for those that need it to do it, and instructional wise. So I appreciate you and thank you for assisting with that.
No problem. I have a question. Do you know like the categories that the band will judge on? Because in my experience with Carnival, it's more about like being hyped, and so I don't know if it's gonna be too much. That's a good idea, but I'm just thinking about, since we're from different areas, like what's the categories? Like, is it crowd music? Like, did they give you something like what they're looking for?
No, they actually don't. So you're judged on a couple of criteria. There's non-costume, which is t-shirt. There's costume, which can range anywhere from an outfit to the feathers that you're used to seeing in Trinidad and things of that sort. So that's a mass outfit. And then you also have the dance aspect of it. So why I say Little Band is one of the best. Last year they were the #1 when it came to dance. Last 3 years, okay. And I actually DJ with her husband on Saturday nights. Yeah, we're Richie. So that's why I know them very well. But they have a dance studio. So they have a leg up on everyone. They do soca aerobics every week, every day, I should say. There's a different class. So they have a leg up on it. So it is something where we're going to have to bring a lot of energy. And there's no reason we can't be first. You know, we just have to come up with something a little different and original.
She has a question about this. I have a question after it.
Yeah, she asked, this is a video tutorial in the dance. I said it's a possibility.
Yeah. So that's something we will work on.
Okay, so I just want clarity on, So like the carnival starts and then you go into the park. And so are we also going to be in the park? Because I know that a lot of folks, not everybody goes into the park and then folks leave, but like I'm curious what happens in the park. I know folks like vend things and it's like different.
So once the parade is over on Saturday, you can either leave, go home, or you can enter in the park. Inside the park, there are food vendors, there's T-shirt, African dresses, there's HIV testing, T-Mobile,
Right.
you know, Lyft is there. There's a ton of vendors. But that's the back half of the park. The front half of the park is actually a performance stage. So they have performers that are there. And on Sunday is the big performance day. But Saturday is the day that we're allowed for admissions, not Sunday's regular admission. You'd have to buy those tickets on your own individually. But for Saturday, we are providing those that want to enter the park to enter the park. So it's just, we come in, we usually just find a food vendor. This year we'll have our own food vendor there. So that's kind of the decision, is the food vendor going to be able to vend outside to us, or are we going to have to enter the park for it? So that's something. Last year with the truck that I played on, we entered the park for the food. So once we entered the park, we were given a voucher for food. So that's how it worked out last year. This year we're seeing if that makes sense, because after 5 or 6 hours, I don't know if I want my plate of food sitting out in 90-degree weather. So I'd rather have it fresh from the vendor inside. So that's what we're looking at.
Anyone else? All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hopping on the call today. Again, I will distribute this electronically, a link to the webcast. Thank you so much, and we will be distributing additional information this week. On that note, anybody?
No, this is good.
Excellent. So have a great evening, and we'll be in contact. Get with Bill at Gmail.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, let me get your number before you leave. And you talk about
Yes, let's do that.
I think that's gonna be the bigger item of dresses. That's me personally. Those dresses are not cheap. Not buying them.
Carnival, but
Yeah. But technically, I'm available all day, every day, just not all day at night. So then I'll get in trouble. Yeah, really.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I'm just not tech savvy at all. I just do some my own, but you know, it all seems what you're supposed to do.
True.
I got a lot of things on right now, so.
So what do you think about the,
I was gonna ask you, if you all have I was gonna say, do you have a designer ready for this?
so now full disclosure. We originally started out with a really last year.
I mean, it was, you know, I think the restaurant was a lot.
This was a shirt that opened up,